Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to another episode of Littlewood. In the last episode, our hero here woke up after defeating the Dark Wizard, and that was where our story began. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any memories of the battle, but she does have plenty of friendly faces here who are willing to help her rebuild the town. A lot of them seem to be connected to her past, too. For starters, there was this Willow character who basically took care of us while we were unconscious. So I'm assuming she must have something to do with our past as well. Surely she knew us more than she's letting on. Then we have Dalton, who must be the most adorable person in the game so far. He reminds me of like a little puppy or something. All I want to do is protect him. I guess he was part of our questing party, so he's a little bit upset that we don't remember him, but I'm sure we're going to be friends again soon. And last but not least, we met Dudley in the last episode. He kind of strikes me as a mentor figure. Almost like a father figure, or maybe even a grandfather figure. I have a feeling that our hero would probably treat him as such if only she remembered him more. So hopefully today we'll learn a little bit more about her mysterious past too. Let's actually go out and see if maybe there are any new people around town. It looks like we do have a letter over here, so let's go ahead and read this first. Who's sending us a letter today? Dear Jess, I've been trying to catch up to you. Are you seriously level 5 in woodcutting already? From Dalton. Ooh, he found us some golden wood? You know, we haven't even found that yet. Where on earth are you cutting down golden wood? You can bet I'm the best bug catcher in all of Solemn. Was he hunting down some more bugs when he was cutting wood? Maybe that's why you're falling behind, Dalton. Yo, Jess. I fixed my face, can you tell? Also, I made some bug nets so that we can catch all those pesky dragon wasps. Yeah, poor Dalton was actually stung the other day. He had a pretty puffy eye, so it looks like he's doing much better. Here, you can have the good one. Ah, excellent. So now we can try to catch some of those dragon wasps too, though hopefully we're not going to end up like him. Now, we built this marketplace in the last episode, and it looks like we have plenty of dewdrops. Oh my gosh. All we did was sell some weeds, too. Like, I think that's basically all we had on hand. We actually have a few more as well, so we might as well just fill this up with all the weeds that we have in our inventory. We have 2 fish, 2 of these minnows, so that's literally the end of what we can place in the marketplace. Excellent, so let's keep our eyes open for some more stuff to bring back here, too. Oh my gosh, look at Willow dancing! Oh, that was adorable, Willow. Let's talk to you two. It looks like we can't compliment her today. You know, Dalton made a good point this morning. He says you need to have an official title in your own office. What do you think your title should be, Jess? Oh, Mayor? Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, this game is starting to remind me more and more of Animal Crossing the further we go. It's decided you're officially Jess, Mayor of Littlewood. That has a nice ring to it. Now, our official mayor is deserving of an official building. A building where you can write new rules for Littlewood and for the townsfolk. Alright, so we have an office that we can build now? Excellent, so yeah, things are getting very, very official now. Now, I wonder if you can only compliment one person a day? Usually we talk to Willow first, and we always compliment her. But since we offered our compliment to Dalton first, wait a second. Are you an alien? Ooh, there is somebody new over here. Bubsy! Oh my gosh, Willow was talking about him the other day? He's a little bird. Oh, a grumpy bird by the looks of it. Hello there. I was walking in the woods and I stumbled upon this town. Some folks are saying that you're just the hero of Solemn. I expected you to look a bit more heroic. I'm Bubsy, Solemn's greatest chef and fashion connoisseur. This place looks to be in desperate need of my good food and fashion sense. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice it before. He is wearing the most adorable little purple scarf. I'm sure my signature slime pudding or my bubbly dragon drink would satisfy your townsfolk. Alright, so now we can actually build Bubsy a house too. How on earth did Willow know about Bubsy before he even found his way into town? I wonder if these two bumped into each other while they were exploring the forest. So we know he can be a very grumpy villager. That means we probably want to find the perfect place to set up his house. I kind of feel like over here would probably do. I mean, he's a bird, so surely he would like to be a little bit higher up anyways. And can we catch this bug over here? Yeah, little flutterfly, okay. So not all of them are going to be dragon wasps. Are there any more around here? Maybe behind your house? No, but I do see some fish up there too. We'll have to check that out later. Alright, so let's see what we need to make this house for Bubsy. If we go into our building menu, we should be able to pull it up again. Yeah, we need objects, Bubsy's house, and it looks like we have plenty of materials to make this. So you know what, I'm going to set it back a little bit further. Maybe right here, kind of in the middle, so we have some more room to work with. That way we can actually decorate the area around his house too. Not that we have any decorations to choose from at the moment. We have some wooden fences and whatnot, but the decor is completely empty. I'm sure we'll find it somewhere around the town though. So, Bubsy, we have officially made your very own house. I hope you like it. Thanks for building me a house, hero. Why don't you come over for a cup of tea? Alright. Maybe we'll get to learn a little bit more about him? Let's go into his house and see if he follows us. Yeah, there's Bubsy. This is smaller than I'm normally used to, but I think it'll do. Living in the same town as our hero is definitely a nice perk. Well, for the rest of today, I'll be shampooing my feathers. Perhaps tomorrow we can walk around Littlewood together. Oh, that's right. We should be asking if anybody wants to come with us on our journeys. Last time we asked Willow to follow us. But you know, she couldn't actually follow us today either. It's just talking. Does nobody want to hang out with our hero? Oh, maybe you would, Dudley. Maybe it's time. Oh, that dancing. Oh, that is the cutest thing. No, he doesn't want to hang out with us either. Hey, Jess, I forgot to tell you something yesterday. While you were out adventuring, this old man found his green thumb. I grew all types of veggies on my old farm. It was quite rewarding. In case you want to try growing some crops, I want to give you this. I think that said he gave us some tilled soil. First you place some tilled soil down, and then you place some crops on top. There are many types of crops in Solemn. I'm sure you will discover all of them. Ooh, nice. He even gave us our very own carrots, too. So I wonder if we could make a tiny little garden over here? Something that wouldn't be too in the way. Maybe across from our house for now, just until we actually get around to terraforming the land. You know, the other thing I want to do was maybe take some of these pathways out, because I noticed they're underneath our marketplace right now, and that looks a little bit awkward. So let's see what we can do inside our build mode here. We haven't tried placing down any different types of land yet. So would that be in nature? Trees and ores, carrots, okay. Not exactly what I was looking for though. Maybe flooring? Yeah, there we go, tilled soil. So I guess these aren't actually coins. They looked like some sort of currency to me before, but they're really just patches of land. So if we go ahead and select this tilled soil, yeah, let's go ahead and place a couple of patches over here by this fence. I guess 6 because I'm pretty sure that he gave us 6 carrots. So it's going to be a super tiny carrot patch for now. Now we definitely have some tilled soil back here too, right? Yeah, it almost looks like somebody was trying to start a garden back here, but it didn't go very well. Maybe it was just destroyed during the battle. I wonder if maybe we could cut a pathway through this mountain? Like if we back out of here for a moment, can we lower the land? I wonder if this costs anything for us to do so. Can we just dig this out? Alright, so it does take up, or no, that's giving us some grassy earth. Alright, so this might actually benefit us quite a bit. If we could just chew out a little bit more of this land here, just so we can actually get through. Maybe we need to take this down first. Yeah, there we go. Now we should be able to finish off our pathway. Alright, so it's a little bit misshapen, but I'm sure that Dudley's not going to mind too much. He'll probably just be happy they can actually get to the fish. Do we have access to these stairs yet? That would also be a very, very good way for us to open up a little bit more land. Oh, it looks like we can actually get over there anyways. Oh, and here we are back behind your house, okay. Well, I hope you don't mind the renovations. Yeah, we can get through here just fine, right? All the way up here, right to this fish. Actually, since we're here, why don't we go ahead and try to throw our line in? Yeah, we are missing fish right now, so we might as well catch a few more. We'll need that for tomorrow. Alright, so let's go back to our tiny carrot patch and see if we can put some of the crops on the ground. before our poor little hero ends up running out of energy here. So I'm pretty sure that Dalton already gave us a glove or something. That should allow us to place these carrots down, but I wonder if we have to get them out of our inventory first. They were in nature, right? Yet there we go, the carrots. So we just plop them in the ground right here. Then I think they should be fine to grow. Excellent, so our very first crops in Littlewood. I guess the glove that he gave us is going to be to harvest these things. But I wonder if we have to do anything else for them. Like water them, maybe? We don't have any sort of watering can. Oh no, and it looks like we can't actually walk over our carrots either. That might be a little bit problematic then. We'll probably have to move this a little bit further away from the fence just so we can reach everything. Well, with that out of the way, I think the other thing I want to do is go into Dalton's shop over here. I did want to check if maybe he had anything else for sale. Yeah, he gave us all of those tools for free, but I was curious if he had anything else inside his stock. He's actually going to restock on Friday, so this is our last chance to check. So are those different types of furniture? He has the grand oak chair, and this appears to be some sort of bed. He had the leafy bed, so a different color from the one that we have inside our house right now. He has slime apples. Okay, I think we'll probably stick with our carrots for now. Just one measly little piece of wood, really, Dalton? And one plain brick. Well, we could probably spend a little bit of our money to at least buy one of these grand oak chairs, right? Now, is this the recipe? It looks like it probably is. I'm guessing he's not giving us an actual chair. Yeah, this must be the recipe for the chair, so we can make a few inside our house. Oh, and you know what? I did forget to check how much it's going to cost us to make that office of ours. That should probably be in our build menu too. So objects, and I think we're probably going to want to go to this tab right here, my office. So we definitely have enough for this as well? The only question is, where should we place our office? This seems to be where all of our houses are, so maybe we want to build the main part of town somewhere else. I guess pretty close to the shop would be a good place for us to start. Maybe right about here? We could build our own pathway leading up. That way there's actually something leading to the front door. Yeah, so if we go into flooring, maybe? There we go. The dirt road here. It looks like we have plenty of them to use. We'll just go ahead and plop some down right in front of the door, leading all the way over to the main path. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. So how do we remove pathways? Maybe just destroy right here? If we grab this and... No, don't destroy the marketplace. Oh no, if I mess this up? Yeah, it looks like we're actually going to have to move the marketplace before we can move the pathways underneath it. So that's kind of a bummer. I guess for now, until we find a better place for the marketplace, we could just build pathways all around it. That way it doesn't look quite so out of place. But I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. We have other work to do anyways. I think I actually saw another bug down here. Yeah, quite a few of these bugs. Quite a few of the bugs and quite a few of the weeds too. Since this area needs so much work still, I guess there's more wildlife for us to find. So what can we do inside our office? Willow said something about making rules for the Townsfolk here, and it looks like she's going to explain it too. Wow, your own official office. It's very fitting for a Littlewood's mayor. It actually looks quite fancy, probably the biggest place that we have in our entire village yet. Over there is your brand new office chair and desk. That's where you can sit and make new town wishes. That plaque on the wall is also very important. You can view Littlewood's town beauty score. Well, just check it out. Alright, so one of these back here. Town beauty. Increase your town beauty by having more buildings and decorations. Also, clean up those weeds. Oh no, I think we still have plenty of weeds, so this is probably not going to be too good of a score. Messy. Is that really all they have to say, just a messy? Well, I can understand. It's not like we've done too much work. Still, though. Oh, it was messy before, but now we have a beautiful town? Oh, very nice. That's not what I was expecting at all. So what does this blue one do? Alright, that's kind of like a total of all the things that we have. Houses, structures, trees, and ores. Well, what do you think, Willow? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm working on a new exciting blueprint, but it's not quite finished yet. Alright, so pretty soon I guess we'll have some more work to do from her. It seems like she's giving us most of the things to do around the town. So can we sit down inside this chair here? Oh my gosh. Oh, we actually can, so town wishes. +2 crops allowed. Oh, so there's only a certain amount of crops that we can even have growing at one time. Interesting. More fish to spawn. More fruit trees allowed. Oh, those are those strange trees that we couldn't chop down. So they are different. It looks like slime apples might actually grow on them. And last but not least, we have 1 extra bug spawn. I have a feeling that Dalton would be very, very happy if we chose this one. Well, I'm awfully curious about these fruit trees. I don't think we've seen any fruit growing on them yet. I guess for now, since we don't have any more carrots to use. Oh, wait a second, I just realized we also don't really have enough dewdrops to use for this either. Oh no, so we're going to have to come back tomorrow. Well, yeah, either the fish spawn or the bug spawn would probably be the best for us right now, at least until we actually see the fruit trees growing, and until we have more crops to plant. Well, that's still very interesting, Willow. We are definitely going to be back here very, very soon. So I guess let's go ahead and finish up the day here. We'll see if we can find some more trees to chop down, maybe. Yeah, right back here. This little tree, that must be one of the fruit trees. So it looks like Bubsy is actually going to have plenty of fruit to go pick. Hopefully he's going to appreciate that. Maybe he could use it in one of his special dishes. I still want to see if maybe we can get to this treasure chest too. I'd imagine all we need are some stairs. But if we don't have access to stairs yet, maybe instead we could lower the land? Do you think that would work? Something tells me we probably can't eat away at the land right beneath it, can we? Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it. You must open this outside of build mode, so we can't lower it when there's actually a chest on top. So do we have any stairs to use? Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it. Oh. Okay, well, that was a sneaky little workaround. And look at that, it actually gave us 100 of those dewdrops. So now we really could go into the mayor's office to do one of those wishes. If we can sneak ourselves out of this predicament anyways. So if we go way over here with our move screen, and then exit out of the build mode again, there we go. Yeah, that is very, very sneaky. Something tells me that was probably not intended, but hey. If it works, then it works, and it got us some money too. So go ahead and grab up the rest of your weeds, Jess. It seems like you're going to need them, especially if you want to raise your beauty rankings with the town. I'm pretty sure it should be turning to night pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. After our energy gets to a certain amount, that's when the lights go off. So we could probably go to bed any time now. We'll just go ahead and pick up these extra rocks over here. Might as well get everything that we possibly can out of today. And then I think we're going to leave those fish for tomorrow, because we are super, super close to using up that full bar. I'm actually not sure if we would pass out here, or if maybe it would just tell us that we can't do anything else. But we're going to play it safe tonight because I don't want to lose all those dewdrops. So tuck yourself into bed, Jess, and we'll see what's waiting for us on day 5 of Littlewood. Oh, look at that. We leveled up quite well with Bubsy too. It looked like he was already level 3. And all of our skills are leveling up just fine too. I wonder if we get any bonuses if we get to a certain level. Ooh, she got a good night's rest and she's feeling creative today. That was actually the personality that we gave to our little hero. She is a very creative soul. It looks like somebody has sent us another letter though. Ooh, 3 letters even. Oh my gosh. Dear Jess, Littlewood is really coming along. Here's a gift to help you out. She's giving us some more of those heroic merits. We haven't actually found anything to do with those yet. Ooh, this one's different. Dear Jess, I like slime apples, but not if they're rotten. If I find rotten ones, I usually throw them at Willow. Oh my gosh. Want to try it with me sometime from Dalton? And he's giving us coins for it too. Paying us to help him throw rotten apples at her? Dalton, what on earth? And then the last letter here is from Dudley. Ooh, that's a very nice reward. Dear Jess, I'm very happy living in my cozy home here in Littlewood. Thanks for having me here, from Dudley. 200 dewdrops. He is literally doubling our money in one night. And then we go over here to collect all of our dewdrops from the marketplace. So we'll definitely have enough for one of those wishes. And it looks like the fruit is finally growing. Yeah, let's scoot on back here and see if we can knock down some of these slime apples. Oh, and we've actually unlocked a new tree too. So we could grow some more. Oh, interesting. So we could actually grow our own little orchard somewhere. We could pick a spot to start growing the slime apple trees. Excellent. So maybe we could move Dalton's house somewhere and we could have like a slime apple orchard growing right behind his house. I feel like he would really appreciate that too. I wonder if the slime apple trees even attract bugs around them. Maybe that's why he loves them so much. If only we could find a way to offer him up something as a gift. Oh, there we go. Today we can actually hang out with somebody. Well, since we hung out with Willow yesterday, let's hang out with Dalton today. But first, I do want to talk to him. Remember that time we found a treasure chest on the Durboros Desert? A whole airship was buried under the sand. Then we got attacked by that enormous dune worm, all thanks to me. We sure had a grand adventure together, Jess. It's nice that he's trying his hardest to help us remember. Let's hang out today, Dalton. Oh my gosh. He is very, very excited. Now, last time, Willow was actually finding us stuff on the ground, too. Every now and then she would find dewdrops, and it seemed to raise our relationship with her as well. So the more we walk around, the more likely he should be to find us some extra money. Actually, we should go bug collecting with him. I wonder if he would give us a little boost since he seems to be so good at it. There's another bug over here. You know, Dalton, all we're actually finding are these flutterflies. Have you caught every last one of the dragon wasps in the entire land? It looks like that might be the end of the bugs over here. Let's go back to town and talk to the rest of the people too. We have Willow over here. Yeah, today we can actually compliment her, hang out with her. I wonder if maybe you have to have like 1 day of rest, so you can't hang out again immediately the next day. I guess that would make sense if that's the case, because it's probably a pretty good way to make money fast. So let's talk to you too, Willow. Hey, Jess. I was up all last night finishing up this new masterpiece. Oh, does she have her blueprint ready? This is the most exciting blueprint yet. I was thinking that you need a way to travel around Solemn. There are so many people who would like to see you again. Also, there are many rare items that can be found in other areas. So without further ado, please take this. Oh, a hot air balloon. Oh, that is so cool. So we're going to travel by hot air balloon? Oh, we have to make that. That might actually be something that we save for the next episode, though, so we can spend the whole day exploring. I wonder if maybe we'll even find some new people who would like to come live in the town. So we probably want to spruce this place up a little bit too. Make sure we have plenty of places for new houses. I've traveled quite a bit since you defeated the Dark Wizard. Many towns are rebuilding, and people are rejoicing that we finally have peace again. Oh, it looks like he's very proud of us too. I can't wait to see some of the different towns ourselves. And you know what? Let's actually use our compliment on him today. Yeah, there we go. I guess I do look good for my age. Thanks for that, Jess. No problem, Dudley. Oh, and it looks like we found some dewdrops as well. Hopefully you're not pickpocketing Dudley Dalton. That wasn't his money, right? Now let's see how Bubsy is settling in too. Good morning, Jess. I've come up with exactly what Littlewood needs. Gone are the days of your townsfolk eating plain slime apples, twigs, and rocks. Oh, nice. So he's going to build a tavern for us? Or I guess technically we're building the tavern for him, but he's going to run the tavern around here. So maybe we should find a place near his house to actually build that. In fact, maybe if we just scoot his house over a little bit, we could have the tavern right here too. It's not too far away from the shop. Actually, I wonder if we could just eat out an area over here. That way his house would still be tucked away in the corner. He seems like the type who would probably need his distance. So I guess the first question is, how big is this tavern actually going to be? If we go into the objects again, the tavern, and of course that hot air balloon. Both of those are available now. So yeah, it's just about as big as our office over here. Alright, and it looks like we have just enough resources too. We're probably going to have to make some more of those wooden planks soon. So yeah, this might be the perfect area to tuck it. All we'll have to do is chop away at some of the land here. Though we don't want to get rid of those stairs since we can't build them again. Well, at the very least, let's make sure that we don't make the same mistake with that pathway. Oh no, that did get rid of the stairs. I wonder if we can put it back on by elevating the land? Did that actually work? Oh, good, so we can place down staircases. They're just not actual stairs. In fact, I wonder if they're floors instead? Like, if we grab this dirt road right here, what happens if we just plop it right on top of one of these elevated areas? Yep, that is the staircase. Oh my gosh. I feel so silly now. Well, at least that's one mystery solved. And that means we should have plenty of room for this tavern. So let's go back to our buildings real quick and we'll plop the tavern down. Oh no, wait a second. Oh, was that using our resources? Oh my gosh, I am so confused. Well, the tavern is definitely a bust now then. At least we have a spot for it though. And I guess this gives us a chance to go into the lumber mill and see if we can make some of those wooden boards. We should probably have enough wood to make them, right? Yeah, we have 58 pieces of wood. So this is where we can make the golden wood too. Interesting. But we want this regular wooden plank. Oh, good, and it looks like we don't have to waste any time at all. We plop it in and it gives us a plank straight away. So that should probably be enough of the wooden planks. Let's go into this area right here. What was this called again? The smelter. And hopefully we can grab a few extra bricks too. Yeah, there we go. That should also be plenty. So that is definitely a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And Dalton even found us some extra pocket change in the process too. There we go, Bubsy. Crisis averted. Now we can place your tavern down right here. And I think he's going to be very, very impressed with how quickly we worked. So let's see if he goes inside if we enter the tavern. Ooh, this place actually looks pretty gorgeous too. Just like our office. Oh my, you did a great job with this tavern. This will be where we create many masterpieces. My mind is racing with the possibilities. There's so many recipes to discover. You know, if you try hard enough, you could be the second best chef in all of Solemn. I, of course, will always be the best chef. Let me show you how to properly cook in our new tavern. Oh my gosh, can we actually cook dishes too? This is where you can add ingredients to mix together and discover new recipes. This is called a bubble pot. It's one of our 3 methods of cooking. Just interact with it to mix 2 of your active ingredients together. This is the food pantry where you can see your current dishes for sale. Every day the townsfolk will eat a dish and leave behind dewdrops. Over here is your collection of discovered recipes. Once you discover a new recipe, you can instantly cook it again here. Okay, this is a lot more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. So we actually have to cook for the townspeople too. Well, go on and have a look around. Alright, but do we have anything in our inventory that we can actually use? We have 1 little fish, and I know we have some of the slime apples. We have some flutterflies, and we probably have some weeds. Alright. Well, a very interesting mixture of ingredients to be sure. Let's see if we can place any of them inside this box. I think we're going to start with the slime apples because that seems like the most obvious choice. We'll place some fish inside. And can we actually place the weeds in here too? Yep, we certainly can. So I'm going to assume that we probably don't have to fill that up, right? Yeah, those are our active ingredients, so if we mix them around, I can't make a recipe with these ingredients. Yeah, why am I not surprised? Okay. So if we take one out instead, yeah, maybe just leave the slime apple and the fish? Nope, that's not going to work. What about just the slime apple? I don't have enough cooking ingredients. Well, we don't really have anything else to work with, Jess. Let's try 2 slime apples. There we go, some slime pudding. Well, that's not too bad, so that should be in the pantry. Yeah, slime pudding, so somebody's going to come in here and have a wonderful dish. So slime pudding, all it takes is 2 slime apples. So it sounds like every recipe is going to take 2 different types of food. Alright, so I wonder if we put a whole bunch of slime apples in there. Maybe it would make a bunch of these slime puddings. sizzle pan recipes and chopboard recipes. Oh, so there's more than just the bubble pot. Yeah, these things over here. Okay, so we need to upgrade the tavern before we can use these. That's probably why he didn't mention it. Well, what do you think of our slime pudding? Each day, some of the dishes in your food pantry will turn into dewdrops. Cooking is a great way to get rich. Is that why you decided to become a cook? Well, I guess we'll check back tomorrow then? Surely somebody will stop by and indulge in a little bit of slime pudding. Maybe it'll even be Willow over here. We should probably think about catching a few more ingredients, though. I'm sure the fish is going to be really good in some sort of dish. I'm just not sure what we need to mix it with. Oh, and that's right. Don't forget about this, Jess. Gotta make sure that you're putting your weeds for sale out here. Yeah, we'll just go with the weeds since we should probably save the apples for now. Actually, do you see any more apples around here, Dalton? That may have been our one and only tree. Or two trees, rather. The one by Bubsy's house and the one right behind yours. Yeah, so maybe we do want to consider building a few more of those slime apple trees. I'm sure since we use the slime apples, we won't be able to put one together right now, but we'll just remember it for next time. So yeah, I think to end out the day here, we'll go ahead and fish up all of those fish in the stream. See if we can put together a good dish for Dudley in the tavern. Oh no, that's not a fish. A lily pad? Oh, what can we do with a lily pad? Do you think we can place it down as like a little decoration or something? Where would that be? Probably in plants here? Yeah, lily pads. Well, they're actually a little bit more valuable than the regular weeds are, so I guess somebody's getting some sort of use out of them. Well, that's cool. It's good to know that we can find more stuff out here than just plain old fish. I don't think that was close enough. I think we're actually going to have to go around this way. Well, let's go ahead and collect this fish first. Yeah, that one is definitely close enough. It seems like there's kind of a sweet spot to catch these fish. We don't want it being too close to them, though. Is this going to be too close? No, it looks like that's still good, too. And that was yet another one of those minnows. Alright, that didn't take quite as much energy as I thought it was going to. I guess it's a little bit tougher on Jess to actually chop down trees and such. There we go. That was the one that did it. Now it's nighttime again. Well, Dalton, one last bug for you then. And I think we'll use up the rest of our energy on this ore over here. A few extra stones for our troubles. So in the next episode, we'll work toward building the hot air balloon. We'll have to find a good spot for it, of course. In fact, just to be sure, just to make sure that there's nothing else special that we need to build it, yeah, all we need are a few of those wooden planks, so that should be easy enough for us to come by. Well, where do you guys think we should place this hot air balloon? Like, we need a special place to take off. Maybe somewhere close to the bottom of the town? Since this would probably be where everyone is coming in. We could even place it over here, maybe. We have this nice big open area. And we could always knock down a few more of those hills. Though I suppose it might be a good idea to build it close to the mayor's office, too. Ooh, and speaking of which, I almost forgot. With all of those dewdrops in our pocket, please tell me we can go in here and do one of those wishes. Yeah, can we sit down in our chair again? With Dalton, of course, so he can weigh in too, and I'm sure he's probably wishing for this bug spawn. Well, since we just learned that we can catch more than fish, let's go with one of these fish spawns for now. So our very first town wish. Oh, and I think we could do another, couldn't we? Oh, for some reason I thought we could only choose one, since it says the new town wishes appear every Saturday. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and select the bug spawn too. That way Dalton will also be happy with us. Maybe we could think about selling some of our bugs next time at the marketplace. Let's sneak inside here really quick too, if it's still open. Yeah, it is, but it looks like this is actually your old stock. Dalton, I thought you said that you were changing up the stock every Friday. I wonder if that means when Friday passes? I don't know. It looks like we're getting pretty close to this mysterious visitor, though, and all of these events as well. Well, let's go ahead and say goodbye to Dalton here. Unless he's going to follow us straight inside. I guess we could have a little bit of a sleepover. We kind of only have one bed, though, Dalton, so I'm not really sure what you're gonna do. I guess we could always build him one of those chairs if we have enough wood. Nope, Dalton. Nope, it looks like you're going to be sleeping on the floor today. Sorry, buddy. Well, in the next episode, we'll see if we can put together that hot air balloon. And maybe we could even take him around to new towns too. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.